What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Bite of Whiskey, and today we're going to be talking about the recent leaks for Stalker 2. For those of you that are big fans, or even in the Discord, follow them on Twitter, you probably already know that there was a hack into Stalker 2 servers, and there is a group claiming responsibility, threatening to release gigs of data, dozens of gigs of data. I think the estimate was about 30 gigs. Let's get into it. So a group of supposed Stalker 2 fans are threatening to leak dozens of gigs, about 30 gigs of game material, and then they're basically blackmailing GSC to get what they want.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
If their demands aren't met by the 15th, so tomorrow by the time this goes up, then they release everything that they have. That's what's been said. Now, what do they want? Well, ultimately, what they want is for GSC to rethink their attitude towards players in Belarus and Russia. They want to reintroduce Russian localization into the game, and the reason they want to do that is so that they can enjoy the game, but also GSC has taken a kind of hardline stance in regards to this. Approximately a year ago, GSC has come out and said they would not be featuring Russian voice acting in the game, and that it wouldn't sell Stalker 2 in Russia upon release. As of this time, I don't have confirmation whether they are or aren't. It probably doesn't matter, a VPN and you can get it. So it is what it is. But GSC has also gone so far as to make changes to the game's subtitles to remove Russian grammar. So they're taking a really hardline stance on this no Russia thing. This group is basically hoping to halt or grind up development and put a hold or cancel or damage pre-orders with this, as well as financially cause pain to GSC game studios through cost of crunch in order to get what they want. A couple of interesting demands tacked onto this are an addendum for the localization, as they'll accept it as an add-on after release.
What?
And they want someone that was banned from the Discord server to be reinstated.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Now that one, stuck out to me a little bit as far as the reinstate this person to Discord. There's only a couple reasons that I can think of, and that's that someone would be banned. One, you're harassing people, right? Occam's razor's simple explanation is probably the correct one. Dude was being an asshole in the Discord, got banned. That's probably what happened, and the group just doesn't accept that. Two, you start wading into more conspiracy theory territory with he was pushing localization and the devs didn't want that, or he was, spreading actual political propaganda and they didn't want that. There's a plethora of reasons. Either way, somebody being reinstated as a reason that you would release hacked material is just kind of sus. Now, the hackers claim that they have the full story, cutscene descriptions, various concept art, global maps, and more. And they say they'll release all this, and I went to the original post and they posted some concept art as proof. Time will tell if they have what they're claiming, but they literally state that they are hoping that this leak would be catastrophic to GSC, and even quote that it will hurt them with crunch should GSC try to make changes, because there won't be a wow factor involved in it. The post, however, is split on whether it's got support or, condemnation. It's like a 60-40 split in condemnation, and maybe in support, condemnation 60-40, right? So it's not as universally praised as you would think, kind of showing that governments aren't always reflective of their people. Now, personally, I'm not going to go look at the leaks. If you don't want to be spoiled, I suggest you do the same. I'm also not going to post any links for this. I'm not going to name the group or anything like that. If you want to find that out, you can just Google this up. Other games journalists have, of course, released that information, linked back to that. You can figure that out. It's not hard. It didn't take much of a Google search to find all this out. However, GSC has responded to all of this in Discord and on Twitter, saying that the attempts at blackmail are futile, and in the event of any leaks, they ask that their consumers, right, would refrain from viewing or distributing them as it's likely outdated and work in progress materials and may dilute the impression of the finished product. They also hope that we all will remain patient for the full release, and they think they will that we will love the game. Yeah, probably. Everything that we've seen, a lot of people that are fans of Stalker are hyped for this, can't wait for it, can't wait to get their hands on it. I don't think a leak would damage people's perception, especially for playing Stalker for 10 years on that busted ass X-ray engine. Yeah, any jank in a release build is not gonna deter people, considering what we've played so far. I mean, the worst that's probably going to happen is you're gonna get memed on. And with GSC's response, I guess we'll have more come to light or whatever. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I think that the more common reaction will probably be more people like this guy.